The Aranjuez Concerto has always been a favorite of mine. It's one of those pieces, for me personally, that never gets old. I think Joaquín Rodrigo, the composer, has been able to work in flamenco guitar elements, Spanish sounds, to really create an evocative and lush piece of music that really transports you. I'm incredibly excited to play this concerto with the Southeast Iowa Symphony Orchestra. As of right now, even though I've got solo concerts and things that I'm doing, it's the only thing that I want to practice right now. That is so cool. My name is W. Mark Akin, and I am a professional classical guitarist. I started playing guitar when I was in 5th grade. I got an electric guitar for Christmas, and it sat in the corner of my room for a year. And it wasn't until 5th grade that I went to my mom and asked for guitar lessons. Not too much time, I started getting really good, and I got really into hard rock and heavy metal, so Metallica and AC/DC and Van Halen, that was my bread and butter. And I kept that going, and then in high school, I kept that going, but I also wanted to play classical guitar as well. So I was doing both electric guitar and classical guitar. When I went to college, my electric guitar playing really plateaued, but my classical guitar playing skyrocketed. So I decided to go 100% into classical guitar. I got my degree, I got a master's degree, and now here I am, living in St. Louis, being a professional classical guitarist. Classical guitar is different from other types of guitar, number one, because we use our fingers to pluck, and we can do multiple things at once. We can keep a bass line going, we can keep a melody going, and harmony all at the same time. So it many times sounds like multiple instruments happening, but it's all on one instrument, which is really fun. Classical guitar, for me personally, it's how I can express myself, and it's how I'm musical, and it's how I can just draw out the music. Anyone who gets exposure to classical music is automatically richer for it. And being able to be mobile and present your world-class music to multiple audiences that wouldn't normally get that sort of great music, I think it's just one of the most valuable things in the world. I think they'll find guitar presented in a way that they never expected. The guitar is a very intimate instrument, and then having a very large orchestra behind it gives a really interesting kind of dichotomy and a really interesting sort of wonderful sound. Join me this weekend with the Southeast Iowa Symphony Orchestra as we perform the guitar concerto Concierto de Aranjuez by Joaquín Rodrigo in Burlington, Ottumwa, and Mount Pleasant. Visit seiso.us for more information.